sometimes when you don't feel like anything, maybe just go out in nature. What an advice, right? I'm just thinking like, imagine this is the life advice we give one another. You don't feel well, go into nature. It's like, actually, isn't this a normality to be in nature? Because actually, everywhere is nature, right? And this park, well, I think in the deep of the forest or by the water, like somewhere actually where it's natural and quiet. Oh, nothing against children's sounds. I love the children's sounds. So give me more. It was beautiful. Children are high vibrational beings, right? They are much more joy. Imagine they have much more joy at the park. For them, it's an adventure, and for me, it's just like, okay, let's get some vitamin D, vitamin C, iron, magnesium. I need to get some stones, eat some rose, and then I'm all ready to go home. And if I can, I can't even walk barefoot, but no, I won't because it's winter. I'm not gonna feel like it. But I could actually. So, what is holding me back? The winter is holding me back. The winter, it's your fault. What else? Well, it's wet floor. The wet floor. Excuse-moi. Who's gonna then take off the socks, take on the socks? Imagine as children, we wouldn't even have the problem. I would play in snow until I couldn't feel my feet anymore. I remember one day where it was such a weird feeling. I remember I played so long in the snow that I realized a difference in my feet, which I haven't realized before. And I was like, something weird. I don't have feet anymore because I couldn't feel them. And I said, where are my feet? Well, they're still here, but I don't feel my feet because I didn't know what snow does to my feet because I haven't played so much in the snow, I guess. So I was like, and I remember the weird, like, I didn't know what to do actually. When you're a child, you don't know what is the solution to this. You don't even know what a solution is actually. I was just thinking, I remember, and I was looking at the snow and I was experiencing it. I remember me totally experiencing this feeling and this tingling and everything that was going on with my feet. And I was also a little bit afraid because I said, is something now happening to my feet? Like, and what will like my mom say if I go home without my feet feelings? What what does this actually mean? Kind of vibes. I remember I was standing just there and sometimes like children are frozen, like my feet. But then somehow after a while, I came to that idea. Maybe I just go home. And then I went home, and the more I was at home, the more my feet came back alive. And I was like, oh, wow, this is kind of cool. My feet come back alive. I feel them more and more. And I looked at my feet, and I saw them like becoming red and having these purple and red colors. And there was also always a little bit fear and anxiety included because I always didn't know what that means. Will my feet stay now like that? Will I have this color of feet now because is this the punishment for playing too long in the snow? Is this why my mom always said don't play too long in the snow? Because adults say things, but we never know what they mean. Like, what does it actually mean? Why do you actually say that? I'm playing in the snow. Yeah, what? I don't know what time is even. What do you say? It's 5 p.m. I haven't even learned the clock. Don't play too long. What is even long? What is short? What do you mean, mom? Just playing. But I remember she said sometimes things like, come before it's dark, home. Or don't be too long in the snow. And then she would just grab me back and then I would know, okay. So she allows it, but then it comes to a point where she doesn't allow it anymore. So this is kind of where I try to understand the concept of time. Because I didn't know, Did you know? You didn't know either. We didn't know what it was. But the grannies, they teach us. No joking. They also lose time, right? They don't care anymore. When you then go to a certain page, you're like, going to the supermarket. I have time. It's okay. When they let people just, yeah. But then when you're an adult, like the till is going faster when you do this. like a dog. Isn't it like this when you watch the people, the way we cue sometimes? you are you okay? Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay, but I just think if I do the stressful dance, everyone is going faster. Oh my Joshua. Where was I actually? Oh yeah. Oh, I remember. Once upon a time in Heavenland. So, but then I understood. Was this the reason my mama told me not to be too long in the snow? Because she knew what was going to happen. Oh no! If she sees my feet, she will know I played too long in the snow, whatever that was, too long. But something I tried to understand. I think I was too long. I think that's the long my mom meant. So I discovered long snow and short time snow. Because, when mom was there with short time snow, mom was up there like all day in the snow until my feet was away, gone. So, what's the moral of the story? What was she telling us that? I'm just talking. Just talking to talk. I'm just talking to talk. Because I talk when I talk. And when I talk, I talk. Tick tock, tick tock. Oh yeah, so then my feet came slowly back to life, and then it was warm, and it was such a nice feeling. I was like, oh, I like this so much, and I said, this is so cool. And then hours later, the color was just turned normal, and I said, let's do this tomorrow again. And then I remember the next time when I went to the snow, I was literally trying to understand how long I can stay in the snow. I don't know if you had hobbies like that. I had weird hobbies though. So I was again in a snow plane. I was just like, how long can I play? Oh, now it's a little bit tingling. I just said, okay, it needs to be enough that I can walk, you know, because walking without feet is kind of difficult, right? Thanks, feet. Love you. So then I actually got now energy, I'm telling the story from childhood, and all of a sudden I have an energy. It's almost like my little child transferred energy to me. Because do you remember at the beginning of the video how my emotions were? Oh, so maybe sometimes you just need to go into nature and think of childhood fun time memories. And maybe also because I'm telling you, and it's more fun to tell it to you, knowing that someone else I shared the story with, and maybe they remembered some fun story from their childhood, or they agreed and they said, yeah, I remember that snow times. Yes. Do you know that weird feeling when you only had one glove anymore, because as a child you don't know where the glove went? The glove just went away. Mom, where's the second glove? Oh, I don't know. You played just with one glove? Where's the second glove? So especially me, I came always home with one thing missing, I guess. Well, not always, but yeah, I was a forgetful child though. My mom was annoyed of that. A lot. A lot. Because I think I was just so lost in everything that I said, I don't fucking care. Nothing belongs to me anyway. I'm just playing here games. I really liked to play when I was a child. Yeah. Where's all the play gone? Actually, we need a song like that. Not where's the time gone. Where's the play gone? We used to play, we used to hug, we used to love one another. Until dawn, till what's dark, always looking. Yeah, so, this was the thing always. So you were in the game, and then mom told, come home before it's dark. And you were checking the sky. And you said, well, there's still light, even though it's kind of dark. And then it just turned so quick dark. And you were like, oh no, fuck. Not fucks. But you were like, oh no, mom's gonna get me. No, she's gonna say, I waited to not call it. Mom's a best. You came dirty again. Bad, you played again. Okay. So, I don't know what your moms would say, but standard mom talk sometimes, right? I think I wouldn't be like that though. Would I? Maybe. Not to judge. How would I be as a mom? Who knows? I think I wouldn't even want my children to be without me somewhere. The people with the leash and the baby. No, I wouldn't do this. I found this always not so nice. But I don't know, I feel sometimes I'm overly protective. But I would just play with the children in the snow. I would just pretend I'm a child too. Don't mind me. I'm a different mom. Get the shoes dirty, it's all good. You know? I actually, maybe I shouldn't tell this though. When I was a babysitter, I would just, the child would always pick up stones and put in the mouth. I was like, yeah, magnesium. Oh, yeah, magnesium, like, but I wanted the child to experience. I mean, it wasn't toxic, just a stone. Hope the mama doesn't watch this video though. But the child loved it, and it was really connecting with nature a lot because I would always let it also touch the trees and stuff. And then he would always smile. I loved it. So whenever he would go to the touch tree, he would just smile all over the face. He would love it so much, and I would love it that he would love it so much. Yeah. Anyways, I think I would play also maybe, or I would get a nanny who plays, but I don't feel comfortable, I think, with my choice. But let's think of heaven on earth. This planet is a safe place. 11/11, I just saw, wow, that I saw, yeah, this earth is a safe place. This is the message. Getting rid of this old thoughts. Because this can be, planet earth can be a safe place. Why should we think about the negative? Let's focus on the positive. I think that's the angel message. The angels don't want us to fear. The angels don't want us to walk in fear and be overprotective, right? They want us to enjoy our lives and not always think the worst case scenarios. And sometimes just to trust life and trust the angels and trust God and have positive thoughts, because thoughts create reality anyways, right? Thoughts create reality. So what are we fearing? So I think just being a healthy, I mean, anything can also change in the next years. We can have heaven on earth. So that's in positive. Um, yeah, what was I saying with the snow? Oh yeah, and the next day I would just go back to the snow and continue playing in the snow. But then came a time I didn't like it so much anymore. I think I got the adultitis. I'm adultening. I'm adult. Oh no, she got that thing. What? Are you okay? You're not gonna play? I don't feel like playing. I feel like staying. Oh no, I think she's becoming an adult. No, let's call Peter Pan and Wendy. Let's go to Neverland. 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 I don't know why I feel reading this right now. I feel like a cat. Meow. Actually, you know what? Why am I walking in the park up and down? What's the point of me walking in the park and it's getting darker and darker, Mama said, go home before it's dark, and honestly, oh, I don't live with my mom anymore. Oh my god, it's kind of cool being an adult. I remember. Do you remember too? When you were a child, you were like, when I'm an adult, I can do what I want. And then you're an adult and you realize you have also other parents on this planet. Like, excuse me, you cannot just build your home here. Excuse me, you cannot just park here. Excuse me, parking until 6 p.m. Excuse me, supermarket closed. Excuse me, we don't sell this. And then you realize, oh, fantasy. I need money for all of that? I thought when I'm an adult, I can do whatever I want. But let's think rich thoughts, right? I had more adults than I thought I had. No, naysayers, no. You are a child. No, no, I am your father. I am your mother. So you always thought, when I'm big, I can do whatever I want. And maybe this is why you didn't understand the limited concept of your parents, because you didn't know they were also limited by other limiting beings. And the whole entire planet had the limited it is. Limited is. It was never the adult titties. It was the we steal the dreams titties. Kind of liked it when I cut so close, my eyes shine in the dark, and my earrings are so bright. But let's think positive, because there's also another way. There's also people who manage to live their dream lives. And now I ask you in secret, in the dark, do you also want to build that life for yourself? Let's do it. We will find a way. There's always a way. Ask the snowman. Do you even see that snowman? Ask the snowman, because the snowman is watching and has colors in his stomach. It's time to go home. My spiders will miss me and the mice in the walls. um, my plants are missing me and my invisible cat because I said so. I have an invisible cat. And also, ooh, wow, that was an experience. I almost fell, but I didn't fall. How cool is this? So there was a reflex, you know. Isn't this cool that we humans have reflexes? We just like superheroes with reflexes. You see this often with dads and moms when they become superheroes, especially when something with their child is. And there was always a superhero within us. And then I came alive. I also had one day a superhero thing happening to me. But actually, now let's finish this video. So, yeah, okay. That was my message for today. I know this is a very important earthly message for planet Earth. It's just like, watch this, you will regret. Otherwise, if you don't watch this, you will gonna die. Is this the moon? No, it's a lamp. Oh, the lamp of God. Yes, because this is a church. And I am the president. Actually, no, I am the queen of this entire galaxy. Okay, and this is the King Square Estate. Wow. How bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre. What was she doing before she was doing what she was doing? Why is this light so perfect Barbie style? I need a photo. Ooh, 1717 I saw. Ooh. Yeah. More. Give me more. Oh, it's you. It's you who makes this beautiful light. Hey, you know what? I come back for a photo shooting with you. You have time tomorrow around, I don't know, when do you start working? Is that at 6 maybe? 7? Oh no, what time is it now? 4? Okay, come back. Look at this light. Oh, I feel pretty now. Well, wasn't I feeling pretty before? That's interesting. Oh, I just had a realization. When the light hit my face like that, I felt all of a sudden very pretty. But I had been pretty before, right? But does light make us more pretty? Oh my god, I got ideas coming, flowing through me. I got a channeling message. Sorry. Oh, why do I feel the way I feel? So silly and funny. You know why? Because I think I'm kind of tired of all this urgency on the internet, I realized. But I shouldn't take jokes of it, right? Because that's how the game works. Is this a trampoline? Excuse me, are you? Oh, you pretend to be a trampoline? You little pretender. You said you're gonna be a tramp. No, you never said it actually. It was my assumption. I assumed the message was important. So I clicked on it, and then it was just something I already knew. Isn't this always the most important messages? Click, 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 click. Okay. Life is good. Ooh, okay. Okay. I feel like an alien. Hi, I am Mrs. Gold. 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 No weapon formed against me shall prosper. What's happening? Maya? Is it you? Is it time yet to transform? Please give me one more second. No, no, no. I don't ask for seconds anymore. You can take me right now. 1 second. Activation. Oh, Yeshua, what are you doing? Okay, 1 second. I need a photo. Ooh, mm, yeah. E.T. home. Telefonato. Home. E.T. home. Hey, come on, it looks like I put some makeup on. Okay. And this is the star of the event. Why didn't I show the light stuff? The star. Here it is, the star. The one would make me look like I am pure gold, but it was all along the light. And then it was over. And now? Why am I not exciting anymore? Oh, does it mean that we're the light is this excitement? Is this the truth? I guess it is so. Shh. Can you keep a secret, please? Don't tell. Just for the mice in the garden. Oh, I forgot to tell the secret. The secret was the secret. I guess this is the time to let it go, 'cause I can't hold it anymore.